He's not enjoyed his time here in Kolkata, Virat Kohli, averaging just under 14. But that career average, almost 50.
I think you could say he's got unfinished business here at the Eden Gardens.
And that has dropped over the last few months. Wasn't very consistent down in Sri Lanka, and even leading into that, few too many failures to what he would have liked.
Nothing since this morning. Oh, was in the air briefly just to the left of Dikwela. And Kohli gets off the mark. Was on a pair.
That was quick. Tough for Dikwela to pick up because he gets blinded by Kohli's body. Kohli will argue he played that nicely actually. He's got it off the middle of the bat. A little too fine for his liking, but
Coach has also been a keeper. There you are, nice and full. He's got enough bat behind it. We'll come back for a couple. And we'll go back for 3.
that'll give him confidence. Your balance has to be perfect, even though it was right up there. Just push that down, punch that down past the bowler.
Was in the air briefly, but that was just a little pit stop on its way to the boundary.
Yeah, there was some excitement, particularly around the bat. The gentleman behind the bat, I don't think this was a long way away, and it certainly was in the air for a decent length of time. Just that slower natured pace, so Kohli threw the shot too early. Fortunately, the placement was okay.
The cheers as much for the boundary as for the fact that
the international level, he's got great numbers in all 3 formats. He's had a great 2017 and is a game changer in all those 3 formats. Where is this going? To the right of the field of a 4. Well done, good shot that. Some aggression from Virat Kohli, from the Indians.
Well, Gamage been leaking runs. The only time he's getting dot balls is when he's bowling the bouncer away from the batsman. But at his pace, about 129 kilometers per hour, bowling a little bit short, a little bit wide, he's going to get hit for boundaries.
Nice shot. Virat Kohli special. Take 4.
Yeah, absolutely magnificent stroke. Virat Kohli, maybe that's the shot that starts him into his stride, his full stride. Not much movement of the feet, but it didn't matter because it was slightly over pitched. His hands went through the ball, showed the maker's name. Beautiful stroke. Oh, through the gap, he went for it, did Kohli. There was element of risk involved. Picks up a boundary.
Streaky from Virat Kohli. 2 people in the deep to protect that boundary. It's a definite plan. Bowl outside the off stump. Gamage throwing one up. Thankfully for Virat, it didn't go to anybody. A slip and a gully. Also happens to be his highest score in Calcutta.
Worked away from outside off, very fine. Down to the boundary for 4 and a test match half century at Eden Gardens for the Indian skipper Virat Kohli. 15th overall, 268 for 5.
He's worked hard for it. 80 balls it's taken him. gone on to make 17 hundreds. Just his 15, so more often than not, when he gets to this point, he's one of those who knows to make it big. He's taken that from outside off stump. Deflecting that fine, yes. Not overly excited.
He's on a track that's still getting the ball to do a bit. Those runs will come in handy. First ball with the new ball's gone for 4.
Well, we'll see, won't we, Harsha, whether this wicket still has got a bit in it with the second year ball now been taken. Any movement? Yeah, a little bit. You only need it to be an inch and a half to take the outside edge of the bat. Certainly hit the outside edge of the bat there, in that case, Virat Kohli. Prompted a little reaction there. Always hungry for wickets, Lakmal.
Beautiful. It's a little squarer than his classic cover drive, but it still speeds to the boundary.
Yes, there's a short extra cover for the ball that might stop on him. But if the ball is going to be pitched up, and that's what Lakmal's trying, because he's got 2 slips in position. His outswinger is a pretty good outswinger. This one hasn't really moved. Bat face, he is opened at the last moment, Virat Kohli. Kohli is also sensing the fact that he doesn't have much batting left. There's Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who can be a stubborn player, so he knows that for India to be in safe waters,
oh, that'll be close. That'll be close. The finger is on its way up, and straight away he has reviewed. Now, I don't know if he's reviewed because there's one left. He's the last recognized batsman who he thinks is an edge.
Original reason is
clearly
out.
suggested it was an
Start
edge.
with the front foot, please. Fair delivery. Front on, please. One more time. Show me the ultras, please. Yeah. Oh, yes. Clear spike when ball touching the bat. Yeah. Yes, Joel, you can reverse your signal and not out, please.
Oh, look what happens now. He's very, very angry, Suranga Lakmal, because he wanted to bowl those 2 balls at Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Instead, he's conceded a boundary to Kohli.
Well, his emotion has just let get the better of him there as the 300 comes up for India. He is really frustrated with Gamage. Loose throw, but then followed up by a loose delivery.
It's understandable. He's bowling his heart out. He expects his bowling teammate to be just a little bit considerate about that. And that throw was an ordinary throw.
There's a fielder there who will let it roll gently underneath. In Sri Lanka, need to win these minutes. It's a game of hours, but they're letting it go in minutes here.
Lakmal. Fast bowlers having bowled an over, look to get a bit of a breather down at deep third man or deep fine leg. They do not want to be chasing to their wrong side. He's a right-hander. He's had a knee problem, and look at that. That's a pretty ordinary effort.
Oh, this is a shot you see so often in limited overs cricket as well, but it's a lovely, lovely shot. We talked about him being bottom-handed. He has just converted that from offside to a mid-wicket boundary.
And that's why it's such a difficult batsman to bowl to, because this really should have been played on the offside. It's outside the off stump. But look, he's brought the bottom man into play and he's flicked it away. Past Rangana Herath. He stepped down the pitch as well, trying to tell Shanaka, you don't scare me. You don't have the pace. It's gone down the pitch from outside the off stump. He's played it. It's a magnificent shot, that, from the Indian captain.
Wow. As we said, he can do it in 3 shots. The first one's gone for 6. Moves into the 90s, batting on 92. He's an incredible player. It's a game changer in T20 cricket as well, so he'll get into that mode, T20 mode.
And that was an incredible shot. Literally at 86. And you've seen Suranga Lakmal bowl so well. Couple of steps towards him. And then a wonderful inside-out shot. His timing has been precise today, Virat Kohli.
Yeah, fantastic hit. He's in that zone.
Batting on 98, field is inside. And he goes for it. Grand style. And it's a big one to get to 100. And it means a lot to him. Familiar reaction from Virat Kohli's 50th international 100. He's the 18th test match 100 and 11th as captain. And they have declared, and he runs back and he'll come running out as well and give Sri Lanka a bit of a scare. So the lead 230, Virat Kohli gets 100, and it was sparkling 100, and he got really fired up when he lost Saha and Ashwin, and after that we saw the best of Virat Kohli. Well played. That's the most hundreds by a captain in test match cricket, equaling Sunil.